in a small, quiet town called Sunridge in Texas. There lived a young boy named Ethan. His parents were farmers, growing crops to feed their family. But this year, the sun was super hot and there was hardly any rain. Their crops didn't grow, and money was very hard to find for food, bills, and even school supplies. One evening, Ethan sat under a tree and thought, just sit here and do nothing. Nothing will change. I have to help my family. The next morning, he packed a small backpack, hugged his parents goodbye, and started walking to the biggest city of Austin to find work. His eyes were full of hope, and his heart was full of courage. When Ethan reached Austin, he quickly realized something. There were jobs, but no one had a place for him to stay. He asked at shops, and even construction sites. But everyone said the same thing. Sorry, kid, we don't have a room for you. Ethan felt tired, but he didn't give up. He walked to the edge of the city and saw a huge farm. It belonged to a rich and experienced farmer named Mr. Johnson. Ethan walked up politely and said, "Hello, sir. I'm looking for work. I can do anything you need me to do." Mr. Johnson looked at Ethan and raised an eyebrow. Can someone this young really handle farm work? Then he said, "We have 60 cows and horses here. You'll need to clean their stalls, feed them hay, and give them water twice a day." That's tough work. Can you do it? Without thinking twice, Ethan said, "Yes, sir, I can do it." Mr. Johnson nodded but added, "I don't have any rooms for you to stay." Then smiled politely and said, "Sir, can I stay in the barn with the cows?" Mr. Johnson was surprised but slowly nodded. "All right then. Let's see how long you last." From that day, Ethan worked very hard. He woke up before the sun every morning. He cleaned the stalls, arranged fresh hay, and carried buckets of water to the animals. It was tough and sweaty work, but Ethan never complained. First, his body hurt, but day by day, he got stronger. While working, he patted the cows, talked to the horses, and even hummed little songs. The animals started loving him and acting like his friends. Mr. Johnson watched Ethan from his office window. He thought, this boy is really different. So young, but so responsible. Weeks passed, and Ethan's honesty and hard work inspired the other workers in the community. They began helping him, treating him like a little brother, and sometimes even brought him extra food. One sunny afternoon, Mr. Johnson called Ethan to his office. "Ethan," he said kindly, "I've been watching how hard you work. You don't need to sleep in the barn anymore. There's a small cabin near the pasture. You can stay there. And I'll also pay for your school." Ethan's eyes filled with happy tears. "Thank you so much, sir. I promise to keep working my best." Over the next few months, Ethan not only helped his family with the money he earned, but he also became the most trusted helper on Mr. Johnson's farm. He fixed teas in the evenings. When all the work was done, Ethan would sit under a big oak tree and tell stories to the younger kids in town. He would say, "No job is too small. If you stay patient, honest, and work hard, people will trust you, and doors will open that you never even imagined." The animals loved Ethan too. He played with the calves, brushed the horses' manes, and laughed as the chickens ran around his feet. The children who watched him didn't even realize it, but they were learning something important about kindness, responsibility, courage, and never giving up. And from that little farm in Sunridge, Ethan's story spread, showing that even one small boy with a big heart could make a big difference.